vlog. Welcome to the week. It's gonna be just a little crazy. Not like crazy, but just a little crazy. Here's what we got going on. You know what, actually, let me get my calendar. And then we'll see what's going on. Okay, we have 3 dance classes. This is my last week of one of them. We have my theater class. It's the second to last week. This is our last week of like rehearsal. The theater class I'm teaching, not that I'm in. Next week is our performance. I start math tutoring this week. I start tomorrow bright and early at 9 in the morning. I'm tutoring 2 girls. One is going into 2nd grade, the other is going into 5th grade. So I'm sure you're gonna be hearing all about that. I've started a new voice teaching job. So I have, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lessons this week, and also some demo lessons. I know I have at least 1 today. I'll presumably have more throughout the week. And also, Amelia and I made a Pride agenda. It's just things that we want to do in June and July. So we're going to see how much of that we can do. And then also, Amelia is doing a reading of one of the best plays of all time, Mercutio Loves Romeo Loves Juliet. Presumably this week. We'll see. The timing is getting a little bit wonky, but hey, if it happens this week, you'll be there. That's a promise. I'm going to get ready. Bye! To you, it looks like I haven't moved a muscle. To me, I've lived like basically a full day. I'm back from work. I have a lesson later, but it's at home, so I'm home. I have a bowl of watermelon because I'm not really like hungry, but I feel like I need something. I went to Barnes & Noble, and I also went to get some stuff for tutoring tomorrow, so you'll see that in a little bit. I'm gonna eat this watermelon. I'm not normally a big watermelon girl, but this is what Trader Joe's had that looked good, that wasn't $1 million, so I'm gonna pick the seeds out and eat this. Okay, you're gonna see what I got at the shopping plaza by the school I was at. First, for math, we got a ruler and some graph paper. I don't know if a ruler, this is a folder. I don't know if I'm gonna need graph paper, but I figured it would be helpful to have just because it can be normal scratch paper. I have some printer paper that I'm gonna bring for scratch paper, but I thought that the grids could be helpful if the girls are having trouble with like placement and other things that, or like with shapes and geometry and anything that could be helpful to have measurements for. So I got this. And at Barnes & Noble, I'm not babysitting this week, I'm babysitting next week. And so I got a couple books. I, of course, got Frog and Toad Are Friends. They had a really beautiful commemorative edition, but it was so big and it was hardback, and I didn't want to have to bring all that with me because these are not the most important things in the world, although they are very important. And then I saw Click Clack Mook has the type, and I thought that that would be fun too. I did want to get one that was about like girls, but I didn't really see anything that was really speaking to me. Like, I don't know, they had Amelia Bedelia, but she was not my favorite. They had some Pinkalicious, but they didn't have OG Pinkalicious. I wanted a Bad Case of the Stripes, but I couldn't find it. I didn't look very hard because, again, I had to go to work, but I don't know. I'll keep looking. But starting my children's book collection, I for sure have both. Well, I don't know if I have this one. I for sure have this one at my parents' house, but I'm not there, so. I've had like a full day of work, like 3 hours in total, but like getting place to place. Math was so fun. The girls were so sweet. There was a dog, which was cool. Yeah, we had fun. We used my whiteboards, we used my manipulatives. We had a great time. I'm printing out some worksheets that we can use for the rest of the week, or at least tomorrow. It'll be fun. And then I have to print out scripts for my theater class tomorrow because they're middle schoolers, and I have been taking the scripts from them at the end of class. But last week, because I wanted them to look at it over the week, I said keep it, and I said I'm not going to print more, don't lose it. But I'm pretty sure some of them are going to lose it because they told me they would lose it. So I'm going to print 1 more of each. That's as much as I'm doing for them. I do love them, but I said I wouldn't print more. So 1 script, 1 new script for each scene. That's it. I can't lie, this math tutoring is my dream job. Like, this is incredible. Like, it's incredible. I go to these girls' house. We do math for 2 hours. I love math. And they're in like really awesome math grades. Like, we were doing like subtraction with 4-digit numbers, and we were doing like first grade word problems. Like, I'm having a blast. And then I come home. It's awesome. It rocks. Want to tell my vlog about it?
Yeah, check it. This is $4.49 for 16 fluid ounces. This down here is $6.99 for 128 fluid ounces of apple cider vinegar. Supplies are.
Good morning. This has been my go-to, like, I have work early in the morning breakfast. It's just an English muffin and some hash browns. English muffin gets me, I think, a little bit of protein. Hash browns are just what I want. That's it. Okay, hi. Today's a big teaching day for voice lessons. I have 4 lessons, except I think I actually only have 3 lessons because my first lesson, I haven't received any communication from the girl's mom. So, and last week she didn't show up, so I don't think she's gonna show up again, but just in case she does, I'm gonna be there, but I'm planning on that being time that we can just like get some stuff done. So I'm hoping that if she doesn't show up, I can plan my lessons for the rest of the day on my iPad, which the case is looking dirtier and dirtier every day. These really don't last that long. Or maybe they do and I just don't know how to clean them. I'm planning on doing that. And then I need to go to the grocery store later, so I'm gonna make a grocery list. And then I want to see, I've been posting on TikTok like how much each of my jobs is making me per week and then also per month, and I kind of want to start tallying up how much I've made from each job in general, just so I can like really easily see what's making me the most money overall, you know, because I mean month by month it can vary, but well, it won't be, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if it'll be helpful because some months I didn't start some things until later, you know? But I don't know. Could still be helpful. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. This lesson's supposed to start in like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna hop on in a second, but I don't think it's real. I'll see you soon. As expected, it was not real, but I planned out today's lessons, so I don't have to worry about that like 5 seconds before the lesson. And I'm gonna make my grocery list. I'll be sure to keep you in the know. Now, what I didn't expect was my second student for the day maybe not showing up. They never confirmed the lesson, but they requested them, and she's always showed up. So, hoping she's just late. Where are you, girl? Miss her. This is what's in the microwave right now because I'm going to the grocery store later, and I want to know if these are good so I can get more of these because they'd be such a fast lunch for when I have teaching days. The student that I thought was going to show never showed, but my last lesson, not my last one, but the one I just did, saying come back be here. So that was nice, but also so mean. It was so mean. Burritos out of the microwave. Let's give it a try. It's bean and cheese. I don't really like beans. Sometimes I'm okay with them. Sometimes I like vegan cheese. Sometimes I'm not okay with it. So I'm scared because it's hot, so we're taking it slow. Ow. Hey! I don't know if I hate it. Yeah, I mean, I think I can rock with that. Hey! Hey! We don't always get a win on here. We don't always get a win on here. All right. I'm gonna eat this burrito. Well, we wanted to go out for dinner, but this place has been closed every single time we've tried.
Yep.
So now we're making, check it, chicken nuggets, French fries,
A little bit of broccoli.
and a little bit of broccoli.
Because I wanted it.
Yep.
Unashamedly.
Health.
Health. Cruciferous vegetables. Gen Z is dying of colon cancer.
Not you.
Not me.
Maybe me.
We will try again someday. Bell's Vegan Kitchen. I don't know, compost? Still pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like wine more than she does.
What are we doing?
We're making s'mores. And she can eat them.
Yeah. This is crazy. I haven't had s'mores since I was like 13.